I hope you're having a great day. Well, today we're going to talk about something which is inexpensive and free. It's a little lifestyle change. Most people who are involved in yoga and pranayama must be already doing this. But what we're going to understand is the technique that you learn today is something that you can do wherever you are. You're at office, you're in a meeting, you're in the middle of busy area, you're in your car with your driver, you're on an airplane, wherever it is, you don't have an excuse, but you can do this. You see, one of the biggest issues that we have today are low levels of energy. People are fatigued throughout the day, so they depend on caffeine, they depend on supplements, they eat more food thinking that they're tired because they have less food in their body. Well, energy is a very, very diverse subject. You see, energy is energy. There can't be positive or negative energy. Energy is energy. We either make it positive or we make it negative. It's as simple as that, but energy remains the same. Now, in an instant, we can energize our bodies. You know, we had a couple of videos a couple of weeks ago where we explored something called left nostril breathing. This was to be done when you're very anxious, when you're trying to fall asleep at night, where you close your right nostril and you take a couple of inhales and exhales through your left nostril. And that basically moves you into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest. We also advise people to do this before your meal timings, because you see, if you eat when you're too stressed, you're not absorbing, you're not assimilating nutrition, you're producing more acids. So it's always good to calm down. There are two ways to calm down before a meal. One is by offering gratitude to your meal, because that makes you grateful. When you're grateful, you're in a parasympathetic nervous system and you take that time to appreciate and bless your food. The second way is to close your right nostril and take about 5 to 6 deep inhalations through your left nostril. So that settles you down in case you're stressed and you can better assimilate and digest your food. Now, the exact opposite works to energize yourself, where you close your left nostril and you breathe through your right nostril. Even 6 counts of this simple exercise. You can do it right now while you're watching me, or you can do it later in your day. Even 6 counts is the minimum you should do, and you will feel the source of energy rushing through trillions of cells in the human body. This is the intelligence of the human body. You know, we have nostrils, we have cells that need oxygen, and we have lungs that control the amount of oxygen that enters and carbon dioxide that passes out. So that's why pranayama is so effective for us. Now, there are more benefits for the right nostril breathing before we demonstrate how it's done. One is energy. Energy and vitality to every vital organ in the body and every cell in the human body, boosting your immunity. When you have a lot of mucus congestion in your chest, sometimes when you have sinus, all you can do is close your left nostril and take a couple of deep breaths. Very slow and gradual. Don't push it through. Don't force it. So in case your nose is blocked, don't do it. You're not supposed to do this if you have a lot of cold and your nose is blocked. So if you have a lot of mucus in your chest, it's a great way. Right nostril breathing is a great way to break down that mucus and pass it out of your system. Breathing through your right nostril will immediately boost your immune system and your nervous system. Immediately, your nervous system will get this boost, which is great for you because it'll help you stay more alert and it'll make you feel more energetic. So if you're ever that kind of person who's caught in this boring corporate meeting where you have to just sit and listen and your eyes are closing and you're dozing off to sleep, all you need to do is close your left nostril and take a couple of deep breaths through your right nostril, and you will feel the surge of energy happening immediately. This is one of the most important pranayama techniques for obesity and weight loss. Okay, so it doesn't mean you just sit all day breathing through your right nostril. You're gonna burn fat. We all understand that weight loss and obesity is multifactorial. You got to look at your nutrition, your exercise, your sleep, the way you address your emotional stress. But yes, there are pranayamas that are designed for your acidity, for weight loss, obesity, and everywhere else. It's a support system. So make sure that you have right nostril breathing as part of that. For people who have depression and anxiety, a lot of depression and anxiety, this is another great way to breathe. There are many breathing techniques, but this is a powerful one when you find yourself slipping into that depression, or if you're already depressed. Okay, breathing through your right nostril will give you the surge of energy in your brain, making you feel a little more alive and a little bit better. And of course, we spoke about stress and anxiety. It's that simple, and you may want to try it today. If you're the kind of person who has your lunch and then you're sitting at work and you find your eyes closing and you feel very, very heavy in your head. That usually happens when we have a heavy lunch, because when digestion starts, most of the blood has to be drawn from your brain, your frontal lobe, to your digestive system to help break down all that food. And that's why all of a sudden you feel really drowsy after a heavy lunch when you're at work. So there are two ways of combating that. Make sure your lunch is not too heavy, or the second way is close your left nostril, sit with your back straight, and gently inhale and exhale. Don't look at increasing your inhale. Let it be at your own flow and at your own pace. Inhale and exhale. No break between the inhale and exhale. You can do this anywhere. So a lot of people who are stuck onto that caffeine and supplement, of course, it's not going to give you the same results of caffeine, but the more you keep doing this, the more you realize that you can control and channel energy. Energy comes in the form of oxygen. It comes in the form of sleep. It comes in the form of the food that we eat, the air that we breathe. You can channel all of this by only controlling the right ways of breathing, which is why pranayama is so important for you. So you may want to try this today. You may want to share this with people, your colleagues who are, tired all the time. Energize. Back always has to be straight when you're breathing. Close your left nostril, a minimum of 6. You can go to 2 to 3 minutes of this and you will feel energized. You can do this before a workout, you can do it in between a workout. I leave that up to you to decide. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.